I think this hand is reasonable. It doesn't look terrible to me. So help me God, Garaka, if that really is your name. Do not play Boggles. Okay, okay, we're all right. We're gonna be okay. I don't know if blue-black control is a great matchup, but I guess we're gonna find out. All right, okay. Well, there's some cards that'll help get us there. Okay, this is gonna go differently. Well, that's a weird Boggle start. Shout out to Michael, don't call him Pet Shrek. Pet Shrek, aka Omnicheck. Oh man, the color commentary team. Shouts out to the color commentary team always. These guys are wicked. All right, so this is my first non-trivial choice of the night. This is the first time I actually have to make an intelligent play. So if I play Chittering Rats over Phyrexian Rager here and I put them down a land, like they're going to be holding their counter spell up. So I think I'm going to Phyrexian Rager now. Blue-black Boggles, let's go. Get those Striped Riverwinders in. Technically could still play a Boggle. It could also be a boat. Yeah, so I think I'm going to play Phyrexian Rager here to get my value. I guess Chittering Rats does it in a similar way. They're going to be leaving up counter magic next turn. So I think I'm going to play a Rager. And then if they tap out to Edict next turn, I can still keep going. And it's going to help me hit my land drops as well. I think, yeah, it's just going to be a Rager here. Yeah. Is that an East Coast thing? Have you guys ever heard people inhale a confirmation? Like 5-color Boggles, no! Rager is better. I thought so too. I think if I'm going to force through a spell, yeah, absolutely. Because they're value town. One of their cards can outvalue the Chittering Rats pretty effectively, I think. Well, turn 2 Ponder is good. Looks like we're the aggro deck in this one. I don't know. You'd rather deny, yeah. You'd rather draw than deny them a draw. You're right. Have a lot of powerful spells. This Disfigure on my Rager in my combat step, perhaps? Okay, so let's get them to tap their mana. If they're gonna tap it. And this might be Witch's Sign in Blood? Maybe? Or maybe it's just Barrenmore tapped Phyrexian Rager? I think so. They might have Echoing Decay though. I've seen a lot of blue-black decks lately running Echoing Truth or Echoing Decay main board. So Phyrexian Rager is a lot worse if that's the case. Kuumbash Witches plus Sign in Blood is probably a lot better there. But what is Kuumbash Witches going to be doing? Like not as much as Phyrexian Rager here. I guess I could play up Chittering Rats if that's the case. I could go Barrenmore Chittering Rats. And that'll kind of give me another turn against Echoing Decay. But Phyrexian Rager is going to replace itself anyway. So I think I'm just going to keep on the Rager plan. Yeah, that's a weird East Coast thing, I think, that East Coast Canada, a lot of people go, they inhale their confirmations. Except I read it in like a classic book. I think it was like Wuthering Heights or something like that. Yeah, I thought maybe, but like this still replaces itself, so at least I got that going for me. Okay, Chainer's Edict's not too bad. We have Unearths. We have Unearths for that. And this isn't Echoing Decay. Are they getting stuck on mana? Oh, yeah. All right, so let's do this. So if they're stuck on mana, Chittering Rats is just gonna... That's gonna be it. So we'll start Chittering Rats-ing. Really get them stuck on that mana. Yeah. Let's close it out. Okay, so... I think I might just play Kuumbash Witches here. Because it's just another threat. So... And next turn, we're going to go Rats and Sign in Blood. Get in with Roger. So if they are stuck on lands, then we should be able to run away with this pretty good. Rat them out. Get that rat think. I own a guitar strap. Like, I got a guitar strap years and years ago that said Rat Fink on it. I had no idea what that meant. I think I might bin Rats here. Oh no, it's got more. It has more black mana symbols for our Garys. But yeah, I had this guitar strap that said Rat Fink on it, and I don't know what Rat Fink means, and it had these really abrasive drawings on it. Oh baby. How do you like having mana, opponent? How do you like never having mana again? Okay, so let's put their lands like at least 2 cards down. But but Echoing Decay, right? Pips. Echoing Decay could be bad here. So I think it, man, but that seems so strong if they don't have Echoing Decay. I feel like I would have seen it. The turn, yeah, no, I don't think they have Echoing Decay. The turn that we had the 2 Ragers down, I feel like they would have snapped it off there, because what did they use? Chainer's Edicts. Yeah, so I'm almost positive they don't have Echoing Decay here. Okay, there. Yeah, I don't think they have Echoing Decay either. And I know they didn't draw it last turn. Okay, so let's do this. Now we've got a healthy clock on them, and their lands are at least 2 cards away. Are you pipping me? Are you pipping me? Are you trying to explain what Ratfink means? Because I don't know. I'd like to know. All right, this is a pretty good position to be in. Yes, okay, sweet. We ratted them out, team. Okay, get another win up there. Let's keep those wins going. Okay, so blue-black control. Nihil Spellbomb will come in. Deadweight's probably the best removal spell. I don't think we want Pestilence here. We definitely want Thorn. We probably want Gurmangler. Like, we're trying to be the faster deck. I don't know if we want all 3. They probably have Zombie Fish, so this is worse. Like, the fish is probably the one creature we actually care about killing, and this won't kill it. So we'll take that out. We're at 60 again. I think I might just be favored. Like, it doesn't look like a ton of stuff. I don't think we can out-duress them. I don't think duress is something, like, what's duress gonna get? Like, Preordain. It can get their Echoing Decay. It can get, like... But I don't think bringing in duress against Echoing Decay matters. Because I think we'd be going down cards like Unearth if we started bringing in duresses, and I don't want to go down Unearths. Distress might be good if I can get like a Muldrifter with Distress. That might be worth it. Maybe Tendrils? No, this isn't a Tendrils matchup. I think it might just be the Spell Bombs. The Spell Bombs and like beat down, like get in there. You know, the duresses will definitely protect our creatures. But, because looking at this deck, it's surprisingly bad at Echoing Decay. It's surprisingly bad against Echoing Decay. But if they're spending like their turn 2, turn 3, you like Sands versus blue-black usually? Really? Take out Unearths for Sands? What would I take out? Oh, we're close. Deadweight seems like Deadweight. Yeah, kind of, eh? We have the Edicts. That's just gonna kill Muldrifter. Okay, I'll bring in the Choking Sands. I'll bite. They have Karus. They probably do have Karus, yeah. Okay, so let's go down. We'll go up the 2 Choking Sands. I might go... No, Unearth is probably really good in this matchup, too. I might just go down 1 Kuumbash Witches for another Choking Sands. Maybe go down 2 Kuumbash Witches. I'm willing to go hard on the Choking Sands plan. Like, we can see what happens with Choking Sands. I'm down to try it. But do they have kangaroos? Well, they don't have boogles, so... Yeah, I'm glad we're not playing those boogles again. That really sucked. Oh, this hand is kind of nasty. I can cycle away this Unearth if I start missing land drops. Yeah, I cut some witches. I don't think the witches are great. This hand looks medium to bad. Unless we can recur this Spectre a couple times. Actually, I think it's okay. We can cycle this Unearth. I think it's okay. I'm interested in seeing what Choking Sands can do. I'm definitely stoked to see what Choking Sands can do in this matchup. Oh, they're on basic island. Maybe that's for only blue source. That'd be hot. All right, looking like we're not going to hit our land drops so far. Can't cycle this away. The pest, yeah, and you have tons of trophies with pest, right? We did it, chat. We did it. I feel like it would be better on the play, but I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good though. We did it. So hopefully they can't counter it. There's a 2-drop, but I feel like I'm still gonna cycle on Earth looking for a land here. Yeah, I think I am. Cut 2 more for discard for their counters. Duress is also pretty synergistic with Sands since it strips cantrips they would use. That's true. That's a really, really good point. Yeah, because we don't care as much about the we don't care as much about devotion because we're not really like that's to help with clocks, which is pretty good. Yeah, it would be better if we had lands. We're gonna go looking for some lands. Oh my god, hopefully we find a land. Please. If I cycle this, don't find a land, and then I mill one off of Curse of the Bloody Tome, I am gonna lose it. I'm actually gonna freak out. We're going to. It's gonna be a land, and then I won't draw one. Oh, my webcam died. It's been doing that. Sorry, guys. One sec. Okay, now you can see my beautiful, beautiful face again. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? We milled these two. Best called shots are when the called shots screw you right over. So I'm just gonna play a Kumbaj, which is here, and I think it's probably gonna get away from us. Oh, I draw so good. Good matchups, good draws. Was it really? Yeah. Man, I like yeah. Okay, all right, we're live for an untapped land. If I mill lands again, I'm going to blow up the world. Okay, come on. Come on, deck. Come on. In mono black control, you can do it. Give me a land, bud. Do it for me. Don't mill all the untapped lands. Come on. My sodium content cannot handle this. Or my sodium levels. It got confused. Yeah, it knew. It was like, what? He can't have milled that many lands. That's silly. Oh, there's Drifty Drift. Okay, so we might have an opening to blow up some lands here. Blow up a land. Yeah, okay. All right. All right. We can do this, chat. Your face when? Oh, no. Yeah, pour the salt on me, team. Pour the salt on me. What do we mill? Couple of chittering rats. Okay, we're making our land drops now. We're making our land drops. Let's pull this out of the gutter. Let's blow up a Karoo. They're still on double blue, though, which kind of sucks. Yeah, so let's blow up a Karoo. And they take 2, and we'll pass. Oh, if we can turn this around, man. If we can turn this around. All right, they've got their counterspell mana up. So what do we want to run into a counterspell? Probably Chittering Rats. See what they mill. You find a Gray Merchant. More lands in the graveyard. Still missing my land drops. The land destruction is like kind of irrelevant because we're not hitting it. I guess I'll try to run out of Liliana Spectre here. They might have like a Disfigure or something they'd like to use to remove it. I don't know though. Phyrexian Rager, if it resolves, like if they just are, if they're on removal here, might be good. But yeah, let's try to get down a Spectre. Because if they have like Gurmangler or something weird here, then it might just be a better move overall. No, they got the counter. Yeah. Oubliette's not doing anything. Okay. Go ahead, opponent. That Choking Sands would have been so good. If I would have hit my third land drop, I really think Choking Sands would have been good there. Opponent's going to resolve a Muldrifter, and this game will end abruptly, most likely. We get cursed. Mill a couple cards. What are we going to mill? What do we mill? Do you guys like this art? Is this like the worst art? Am I running into something here? I don't know much about art, but I kind of like the promo ones. I also like how the words aren't highlighted. In the like preview they were highlighted. All right, so still not at the point where we can cast 2 spells a turn. But at this point, I think we're going to run out Rager. So that if they counter this and they tap out or tap a lot of mana next turn, we can get Gary down. Okay, so I kind of wish that was a Chittering Rats, but what can you do? And their mana's pretty okay here now. But yeah, there's Disfigure. Okay. Sure. Glad that wasn't on the Chitters. Good old Chitters. Yeah. I was in on Rager there for sure. Good old Chits. Chits McGits. Here's a Drift. Oh no, just a Gurmag Angler. Alright, so... So this is Chainer's Edict Oubliette, maybe? Because they're gonna... I feel like they're gonna counter it, and we want our higher devotion spells to resolve. If they don't counter Oubliette... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they could have Chainer's Edict online next turn too. Go. Good old shits. Okay. So I have 6 mana. We can Edict, Oubliette, and Nihil Spellbomb this turn. So I think I'm going to do all of those things. All right. Would you like to keep your Gurmag Angler? If you don't, I will Chittering Rats you. I'm still going to Chittering Rats here, though. If they don't counter this. Because then we can start getting on in the Garys. Getting Garried. And I also don't want this Nihil Spellbomb to get countered. So, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Alright. Okay, so let's see if we can get this Chittering Rats through. It resolves, okay. And Nihil Spellbomb? It's not a big deal. Like, this Nihil Spellbomb is trading for this Chainer's Edict, so if it does get countered here, it's not the end of the world. Oh, we could potentially see a bugged game. You're right. Okay, so I'm actually going to sack this right away. Just to make sure that they don't just flashback that Edict next turn. Well, I don't know. Actually, at the same time, that might have been a little bit of a punt. I could have wanted to potentially see, hey, come in, we are close. Happy New Year. How are your holidays? It's good to see you. You can connect faster and more often. The game. All right, what do you got? Tapping all the mana. That's sweet. Okay. So I'm just going to start resolving Gary's now, if you don't mind. Down to almost half of our cards in our library. Gone. Request reimbursement. Okay, so I can't get this Kumbaj, which is down, before I play this Gary. But I don't think, like, the drain isn't as worth it. Like, he's going to be on a clock now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Gary. Playing around days. Got a couple edicts in the bin. It's pretty nice. Request reimbursement the game. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that. I have that one. All right, there goes our Gary. Sure. What do you got now? If we draw an untapped land, that would be sweet. But I feel like we milled a lot of them. What are we even, like, drawing into? Choking Sands. Wonder if they'll counter Choking Sands. Let's see if they want to counter Choking Sands. And then we'll play Kumbaj Witches. You want to counter my Choking Sands? You can. It's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they're further off their Chainer's Edict flashback. So our Kumbaj Witches will stick, which is important. They still counter Choking Sands, but I'm almost okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I play Kumbaj Witches, they'll have to tap too much mana to be able to counter our Gary next turn. And I don't think they have another counter here. It's never the first Gary that kills you. That's totally right. It's the Oubliette. When you Vapor Snag that Oubliette, or when you unsummon or whatever that card is. Forbidden Alchemy, all right. Opponent on the self-mill plan. They're not going to tap out for Chainer's Edict for our Kumbaj Witches. So I feel like they know that Gary's coming. But maybe they don't have any interaction here. Oh, I'd love to just walk away with this. I really need to feel good. That's why you have to flicker it. Oh, Flicky Boys. You talking about those Flicky Boys? Uh-oh. That's not good. Being able to keep Kumbaj Witches on the battlefield is good, but that's not good. All right, we're going to mill 4. We're on a pretty fast clock here, gang. Yeah, capsize it. That's right. That's right. Ooh, okay. That doesn't really actually allow us to do anything else. So let's... Gary? What gusting? Disgusting. All right, guys. Okay, we're up against it. We have 5 turns before we're just dead to the curses. And we need to attack with these creatures like close to 5 times to get there. Can you stream Wolf Quest at some point? I've never seen Wolf Quest before. What's Wolf Quest all about? And get reimbursed for every match of the league. The troll leagues, troll streams. Somebody should do that. I feel like somebody should sacrifice their Mitgo credibility. And this is a Gurm Angler? Flashback Chainer's Edict, okay. Sure. And they still have Evankar's Justice, so there's that. We're gonna mill another 4. How many threats do we even have left in our deck? Not a ton. Ugh, more lands. What's Jeff Hoogland got to do with Wolf Quest? Okay. This is close. This is really close. Yeah, we only have the one of Gurmag Angler. But it doesn't look like we've found it yet. All right, let's see if the curses find it. No. And no, we draw another land, which is just fantabulous. I think I'm going to try to Oubliette here. No, there's no point. Okay, I'm going to try to Chainer's Edict. What would be the advantage of casting Oubliette? There isn't, right? It just activated our trap door. I'm pretty much just dead here, team. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sacrifice your Gurmag Angler. Silver plates. Into the Oubliette they go. Okay, we got 1 turn after this. I think, like, if they play a creature and we draw Gary, we can win. And they don't have another counterspell. 1. There's only 1 Gary in our graveyard. This is a way that it could go. If this is like Muldrifter and they don't find a counterspell, please capsize our Oubliette, please. I'm like way down on time here, gang. You know you wanna. Yeah, I have Gary's left. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to. I kind of thought they had an interaction there because they've been running. They haven't been running out. They had 2 cards they were holding in their hand for a long time. They hadn't been running out, and I thought that might be it. But it is. Yeah, it is a reason. It is absolutely a reason. We can Oubliette and Gary in the same turn this turn, which is good, but we have to win this turn to not die. What does Thorn do? Well, I guess we don't just die next turn. We'll get one more turn. Unless we Thorn here. Which we're not going to. So let's Oubliette the Muldrifter. If they have a counter for this, then we're dead, but okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I can't play Thorn. All right. We're still alive, but not by much. They've also seen our sideboard plan now. I think I don't know who it was up there. How you doing tonight, by the way, iPyro92? How you doing? I'm going to keep the Choking Sands in. That was really good at a couple points in the game. I might take out like one. I think maybe I'll get like the Duresses in there. Take out the Witches. Okay. Flashback Chainer's Edict. I'm good. Yeah, I'm doing very well. We've had some really tough times here tonight, though. So far, anyway. Bad draws. Is Gary one of the cards that gets milled? Oh my god. Oh no, that's the one that died. Okay, that's the one that died. It's okay. It's okay. Is that 5th card of Gary? We have a bunch of Garys left. No. Unearth. Unearth just like kills us. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. Unearth can't get back Gary, right? No. No. Eliana Spectre. No. No. All right. Gary was in the mills, by the way. Yeah, that's it. That's all you can do. Okay, so let's go down some Witches for some discard for their counterspells. Miko's just gonna freak out for a second, I guess. Don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh god, okay. All right, just give me a sec, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Hey, it's just my little face up in a corner so that you don't see my desktop background or me typing in my password. What's up, guys? Oh, God. All right, everything's going to load up again. Sorry, Moto's just doing its thing, crashing and stuff. Yeah, I only cast the Oubliette. Like, no one tried to remove it or anything. Like, all you gotta do is cast it, I guess. What happened was someone won the game without Oubliette being removed. So it couldn't continue. Well, I am going to get the shortest amount of time to sideboard in the whole universe now. But that's it. It happens. All right. We're back. We have the Unearth. So we're going to take out Witches. Oh, no, it just de-sideboarded all the way for me, like a boss. Take these out. We'll probably take this out, because Zombie Fish is all we care about. Bring in 3 Choking Sands and 3 Duresses. And I think we also don't want Pestilence. So we can bring this back in. Maybe put Distress. Maybe put 2 Distresses in over just having the Duresses, because they also have non-creature spells we care about. Duress is also good. If they're on Curse of the Bloody Tome, Duress gets a lot better. So maybe we just want the rest of those Duresses. Gonna do that. Going down the Kuambaj Witches, which is a little sketchy. I don't know. I like the Choking Sands on the play, so I do want to draw one of them. Looking weird. All you mono black pros, your advice would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, preview window just getting messed up again. Typical Moto problems. We just get that resituated. Sorry about this, guys. Me and Moto just having a little box here tonight. Having a little spar, you know, a battle of wits, if you will. And I think I'm losing, honestly. All right, okay. All right, let's do it. Game 3, blue-black control. Let's go. Ugh. Thorn of the Black Rose is good enough against this deck that I just might keep this. Like, this might not be that bad. Oubliette's really bad against this deck, though. Besides the Devotion, I think... I can perceive 6s that are worse than this, so I am going to keep. Hopefully we draw some of our 3 drops that we care about, and some of our discard that we sideboarded in. Maybe a Choking Sands. You guys ever watch that? You guys ever listen to that podcast that was like, that podcast that talked about streaming when they're like, things are going to break. Do you need to run Thorn in mono black? There are lists out there, and like ones that have performed well without it. Without the Thorn of the Black Rose, we're going to draw more lands. So they do exist. But I think the newer versions of this deck all run Thorn of the Black Rose. It's really good in matchups like this. Like, our opponent isn't running very many creatures, and we can deal with the creatures they are running. So yeah, so I think I would play Thorn most of the time. In mono black. It kind of sucks that it's so expensive, and I think the price is still going up. I think it's more expensive than it ever has been. I think it was like something like $12 today. All right, let's see if we can find a counter spell to get rid of. I'll take Curse of the Bloody Tome too. See what they got. See what they got. Okay, well, we don't really care that much about the removal, the spot removal, so I'm just gonna take Echoing Decay. I'm hoping they don't find any lands. Like, if they don't find any lands, we might have that time that we need, but they could have scryed some to the top with Preordain too. Yeah, there's a land. Okay. No counters in hand or anything, which is nice. Oh, there's a Gary. But you know what's sweet is we're going to start drawing extra cards every turn. And they don't, like, Edict, they'll have to Edict next turn, so they won't be able to leave up mana for a counter spell, so that means we'll get to resolve a Gary. They play out, if they just like play out Gurmangler and we can Oubliette it and then Gary, that's pretty sweet. There's another Gary. It's never the first Gary. It's never the first Gary, it's always the second. Oh, look at our opponent so lucky drawing lands with their greedy hand. Thank you so much for the follow, Lantern05. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is great. Opponent's going to cast a Chainer's Edict. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Are you here for the challenge-winning deck? Are you a mono black expert? What brings you here tonight? Glad to have you. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we keep drawing a bunch of useless Chainer's Edicts. So I'm going to just Gary. We know we have perfect information about their hand right now, and we'll see what they want to do. If I can find a way to sneak the Oubliette through and then Gary with it on the battlefield, like, that'll be pretty rad. There's another Thorn, which isn't doing much for us. Pretty bad against the mill plan. I want to start playing mono black. It's a great deck. Like, this is the first time I played against it many times. This is the first time I've played with it. And I think it is a great deck. It's not super linear or anything, but yeah, it's one of the best for sure. I think I'm just going to run out Thorn here just in case they did draw exactly Counterspell. Because we don't want this Gary to get countered, and they might play a creature for us to... They might pay a bunch of mana for a creature for us to Oubliette next turn. So we re-up on the Monarch. Turn comes back. Geez, when the land destruction would have been good, it would have been awesome, but we missed our land drop that time where it wasn't good. And yeah, there's Drifty Drift. Okay. First drift. They're evoking it though. All right. I think they're wise to the oubliette plan. They're gonna try to find some more lands. No untapped blue source. No untapped blue source opponent. Okay, good. Oh, where's our choking sands? Come on. Yeah, I think it's a great deck. I've had a lot of fun with it here tonight for sure. Okay, so do we play a Rager, or like should we sandbag Gary? Is the question. They're nowhere near flashing back these chainers at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, they are kind of close actually. I think I want some more information, so I think I might cycle away Bear and more. See what that draws us. Sign in Blood. Okay, I think I'm going to hold off for now. So we'll Sign in Blood, draw a couple more cards. Another land. It's never bad. Actually, a land is bad sometimes. That was wrong. Okay, so next turn I'm hoping they hard cast their Muldrifter so that we can oubliette it. And then, oh man, look at all these Chainer's Edicts that are doing actual nothing. We're going to disfigure our Phyrexian Rager. All right. 4 unknowns in hand, Muldrifter and Gurmag Angler among the highlights. So they might play out like a cheap Gurmangler with backup next turn. Oh, that's sweet. So next turn we might like try to run Chainer's Edict into a counter and then oubliette the Gurmag Angler. Oh, it's going to be Augur Bolas. Okay. Sure. Sure. Got a bunch of removal in my hand. Just looking for a home. We can cast all 3 of these Chainer's Edicts next turn, so that's pretty good. Yep, we'll sack. We only got 5 minutes on clock. I gotta start playing fast. Getting into Miko soon, and I want to play cheap decks. Well, this certainly isn't the cheapest deck, but it's a pretty good time. So I am going to try to blow up their land to see if I can draw out a counter so that I can oubliette this Augur Bolas. See if they want to counter it. They're gonna counter it. We will oubliette their Augur Bolas, and then next turn we'll play Gary. Last turn. And if we draw untapped land, we have 2 draws on an untapped land, and we can Liliana Spectre. Ooh, actually, if they just play another fatty here, that would be pretty good. I don't think they have this Chainer's Edict anymore. Actually, I'm fairly certain they don't have Chainer's Edict anymore. There is a Muldrifter. Yep. I should F6. I don't have a lot of time here. Yep. Okay, so let's oubliette. See what they want to do about that, if anything. If they counter this oubliette, I'm just going to... Yeah, there's counterspell. All right, so now, how many counters have I run them out of? 1, 2, just 2 counters, and they have a bunch of Chainer's Edicts in their graveyard. I don't really want to run out Spectre here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, because they can just Chainer's Edict it next turn from their graveyard. Yeah, no, I am going to Spectre, actually. 2, 3. And then I can pitch one of these Chainer's Edicts I'm not using. Pitch Chainer's Edict. Oh, you don't have it. Only they pitch a card. Okay. Okay, let's Chainer's Edict them. And pass the turn. So if they tap out to Edict next turn, then we're going to resolve this Gary, which is probably good. Burn is sweet too. Like there's times when I play against Burn that I just think the deck is unstoppable. That it's just unbeatable. Like I have those moments where I'm like, why isn't everyone playing Burn? You know what I mean? They're going to flashback Chainer's Edicts. Okay, cool. No problem. You do that. All right, so let's unearth Liliana. Oh, this is going to be good, man. Let's unearth Liliana Spectre. Get them to discard. Play out Grey Merchant. Drain for a bunch. And then we got another Gary to follow it up with. Oh, come on. Let's go. Let's go, man. Oh, I should turn off auto yields so I can cast a Sign in Blood. Okay, guys, that was kind of a punt. That was kind of a punt. I had a Sign in Blood I could have cast. Playing fast. I don't have a lot of time on my clock here. There's Augur, Bolas. Okay, you got a blocker. We can deal with that. Got a couple of ways we can deal with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to drain you for 8 next turn. Oh, they got a Disfigure for the Spectre. Okay. We can still Rats. Oh, I should have Sign in Blood, guys. Time! Time Magazine. They're going to Evankar's Justice and then Disfigure right now. Okay. So we are getting this Gary down. Yeah. So let's Shittering Rats. 1, 2, 3. Meep. I know, the punts. And I'm not going to get a chance to Grey Merchant either. All right, so lock them into a card, resolve a Grey Merchant, duress them next turn, and then just hopefully find a way to victory. Oh, we're so close, guys. We're so close. Come on. Give me this match. One time. Mono Black control. I need it. I need it. Make all those Boggles matches worth it. I need it so bad. What have you got? What do you got? We can also Sign in Blood them for 2. So maybe it wasn't a punt. Maybe the Sign in Blood will win us the game. So one of their cards is a Gurmag Angler. There's the Gurmag Angler. All right. So it'll be Duress, Edict, win the game next turn. Oh, baby. Okay. So let's Duress you. What do you got? What is in your hand? If it's instant speed removal, that's like kind of bad, but as long as one of our threats gets through, we can Sign in Blood them to death. There's Deprive. All right, that is gonna be the game. Let's get out of here. Let's take it. Play my land for turn, just in case that's relevant. Edict you again, and swing for Xaxes. Yes, cool. All right, took down a match. Sweet.